Hello everyone, it's Justice1954 here. Welcome back to another video. And today's video, as you can probably tell by the title of this video, is going to be what I want to see in the upcoming 2027 movie, which is the sequel. I think it's a sequel, I don't know. But what I want to see in the as I just said, upcoming, which is coming out next year, which is Godzilla X Kong Supernova. Now, I've been hearing some rumors, the rumors, as I've already said, rumors has been going around in the Godzilla community as it's, I think it was after it was announced, I think. It's just a rumor. I'm not sure if it's going to happen or not. And also, before I even begin with this, what I'm going to do with this, what I'm going to talk about is what I want to see in this upcoming movie. And I think I said this in my Wednesday video that I did a week ago, that it's too early to tell. It's too early to say what's going to happen in this movie since we're like 1 year away, and I think it's still in production. I think so. I mean, obviously, what I'm going to mention is probably not going to happen but this is just something that I want to see, even though it might not happen. But yeah, I kind of talked about that in my Wednesday video. That kind of like what I did with this one, like how I did with that one, and what I'm going to do with this one as well. So, again, it's too early to tell what's going to happen in this movie, but these are the things that I would think would be cool to see in the movie, even though it might not happen, but that's say la vie. But anyway, so what I want to see in this upcoming movie, I definitely do want to see. I want to see more of Godzilla because you know how in Godzilla X Kong Godzilla X Kong New Empire, we saw Godzilla, but he wasn't in the movie as much. Technically, it was a Kong movie, which was okay. Godzilla was like a side character, which is it has Godzilla in the title. It's more like a Kong movie. So what with this one, with obviously with Supernova, I'm not sure if it's been confirmed or not, but I'm gonna say it's not gonna be confirmed, but I don't know if it is or not. But I definitely want to see this one more focused on Godzilla more, because in New Empire, Kong got his ending, but what are they gonna do with Godzilla? Also, I want to see Godzilla stay in its evolved form, which I love the evolved form. I know not a lot of people did, but did not. I was one of them that really loved this design when it was shown in the. I think it was shown in the first teaser image that we've got, or it might have been one of the. Well, whatever the image was we saw of this Godzilla design, I definitely wanted to see this design more. I definitely want him to stay pink, or stay this color. And this is going to be very stupid to mention, but I've been seeing. This might be a little bit of a rant, but whatever. You can call me out if you want. I don't give a hoot. Is that why would people want Godzilla's color to change back into the blue that we're most used to, with starting with 2014 all the way to New Empire, when we still had, when he was still blue, which is Atomic Breath. And I think it's just pretty stupid that people want Godzilla to go back to the blue color, because people had problems with this color of Godzilla. I don't really understand that very much. I think it was just plain stupid that there are people like this, but there are gonna be people that do not like some people. There are gonna be people that might not like what I what we like, the fans like, and people just don't want things to change. I'm kind of like that as well, but I was fine with this Godzilla, well, the color of Godzilla. But That's just a stupid thing to rant about, even though it's been a thing since we first saw this design. But anyways, so I do want to see more of this Godzilla doing. I do want to see more of this Godzilla, like more fighting with Godzilla. This Godzilla, I definitely do want to see him like again. This is pretty stupid. But I definitely want to see him use his shoulder spikes. I don't know why that's a stupid thing to mention, but it would be pretty cool to see Godzilla use his spikes on his shoulders. And I definitely want to see him like if he's fighting. I definitely want to see Godzilla use his stagger mines like to slice a monster up and make him bleed. That would be pretty cool to see this Godzilla do. And another thing that I definitely want to another thing I want to see. I definitely want to see more. I definitely want to see a very good final battle. Whatever monster going to be facing. Some people say it's Space Godzilla, but that's been a rumor, but I don't know who the actual villain will be. Again, it's too early to tell as of right now. I mean, the movie is not coming out till like next year, and people are speculating that there's going to be Space Godzilla going to be in it. Now, I I will have to admit, seeing Space Godzilla will probably be very cool to see in the Monsterverse because we haven't seen Space Godzilla since the Heisei series. That was the last time we saw Space Godzilla in a movie, like an actual official movie. But yeah, but it again, it's too early to tell if we're gonna see him or not. Whatever villain they're gonna pick. But anyways, again, it's too early to tell as of right now. Again, the movie doesn't come out until next year, so for right now, it's too early to tell. Just I've been taking all these rumors of this movie back and forth as a grain of salt because you never know what might happen. And as I just said about 2 times, 3 or 4 times, that it's too early to tell what's going to happen in this movie. And everything I might mention here might not happen in the movie, but that's okay. This is just things that I want to see, even though it might not happen. It'll be cool to see. So thought I kind of mentioned that in the beginning of this video already. Again, I don't do these videos scripted, so I try to talk about things on the top of my head. I don't do these videos scripted, so yeah. And another thing before I continue is that as I was talking about the fighting, I definitely want to see like actual. Maybe I don't know. This might be pointless to say, but I definitely want to see like very cruel monster violence. I love violent fighting in movies, and no, I'm not like this in real life. Okay, but I do like brutal fights and between whether it's for example whether it's Transformers, some of those fights in the Transformer movies, especially the Bayverse, a little bit off topic here, that those fights were I would say those fights were pretty brutal. That the way the way that the Autobots or the Decepticons were like fighting, like you can probably see like probably in some of the excuse me, in the movies you can probably I don't know when I was watching it, I probably saw like some blood, even though it's not technically blood. But I think that was called. I think that might have been energon or something. Whatever. I definitely want to see blood and gore in this, especially with the main fights. What whatever fights there's going to be in this one. But again, it's too early to tell at this point. Again, we'll just have to see until next year. So, yeah, I definitely want to see a brutal, kind of bloody gore, but it's just technically the same as bloody. I definitely want to see. As I said, I definitely want to see a brutal monster fight. Whatever monster Godzilla and Kong are going to be fighting, Again, it's too early to tell at this time. Again, as I just said like 100,000 times already, is the movie won't come out until next year. So yeah. Anyways, what else? Probably I'm again as I just said, I'm trying to think of everything on the top of my head. Other than seeing a different one, as a to recap, I don't know why I skip over everything. I would definitely want to see more Godzilla, more of his fighting capabilities in this form. You know, the evolved form. I want to see what more he can do in this form. I definitely want to. I want Godzilla to stay in this form. Maybe he might evolve even more. We'll just have to see. Again, we'll just have to see. It's again too early to tell. Maybe it might happen, might not. We'll just have to see when the film comes out next year. Another thing I want to see is a brutal monster fights, whether it's during the movie, during the whatever half of the film it is. I definitely want to see a brutal monster fight with some blood or just Godzilla or Khan, whatever the two. Definitely just going at the monster, just punching, maybe kicking, tail tail ripping, anything. Whether the monster's gonna be tough or whatnot. I definitely want to see that in this movie. Again, might not happen. Too early to tell. I can't speak apparently, and I definitely want to see. Well, I definitely want to. I would definitely want this movie to have another good soundtrack. The past five, I think it's the past five Monsterverse movies from Godzilla 2014 all the way to Godzilla X Kong the New Empire. All the soundtracks were great, in my opinion. I know people had some opinions about the same composer from Godzilla X Kong the New Empire. I had nothing wrong with that soundtrack. I think it was great. Once again, this is just my opinion. Come at me, whatever. I don't give a hoot. But yeah, I definitely want to hear a good soundtrack. And I maybe a good storyline, maybe. Again, we'll just have to see. I think that's it as far as I know. I'll probably might think of things later. But other than everything I mentioned, I definitely want to see that going in this movie. I can't speak apparently. So again, these are just like my hypothesis. I don't know why I said that word of things that I want to happen or see and might not in Godzilla X Kong Supernova. So, another thing, I definitely want to see probably good human characters as well. I definitely, I think, I know these movies have some of the human characters might not be great, and I can see that. But as long as as were the actors or actresses who are going to be in this movie, as long if they do great, that'll be an A plus in my book or whatever. If they play the roles well, I'll probably like it as well. So that's pretty much it as far as I wanted to say about what I want to see in this movie in next year. But again, I hate repeating myself every time. It's too early to tell. We'll just have to wait for next year. So I'm excited for this movie. I was not expecting that teaser, like the title reveal. Whenever that came out, I was not expecting that. I was probably busy during that when that came out. But it was definitely unexpected for me because I was probably doing something when that came out. But anyways, so what do you guys? So before I close off this whole video, I've been rambling too much. What do you guys want to see in Godzilla X Con Supernova? Feel free to leave whatever you want to see in this movie. Maybe things I didn't mention or mentioned, whatever. And just mention it in the comments if you want. So that's it for me. I'm excited for this movie. It's probably going to be great in my opinion. And along with the other shows and movies that are coming out probably this year and next year as well, especially with this one. So that's it for me. I will see you guys next time. Bye bye.